Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, we'll be talking about all things running. Yeah, bro. I'll be sharing my journey on how I started with this running thing, how it's going, and also share a few tips for beginners. So please do not go anywhere. Stay tuned. So I kickstarted this running journey in 2019, mid 2019. I just wanted to keep fit and healthy. That was the goal. But little did I know that I would be hooked and I would fall in love with the sport. When I started, shame, I don't wanna lie, it was tough. It was difficult. Finishing 1 kilometer was a mission. I am not exaggerating, I am just telling nothing but the whole truth. As I continued with this journey, I met people who were already within and they helped me. They guided me and introduced me to things and I was hooked. But before I go there, let me briefly talk about my relationship with running. It didn't start in 2019. It actually started when I was still young. I can't remember what age, but yeah, I was still a primary school kid, yes. And we used to have sports day, usually beginning of the year, where you would be encouraged to participate in different sporting codes. And I would always go for running. Not that I was a runner, I was not, I just liked things. So I used to participate in short distance races such as 100 meters, 200 meters, and I think the longest I did was 400, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So yeah, that was in primary and early high school. And then later on, it died out, like the running thing died out because Ngcala was just focused on school and I didn't take it seriously, honestly. I must also mention that growing up, we used to watch Conrad's marathon each and every single year. Okay, not like physically, but on TV. Yeah, so most of you probably know that Conrad's marathon is an ultra marathon of approximately 89 kilometers. Yes, 89 kilometers, and it is usually run annually in KZN between Durban and Pietermaritzburg. So yes, I remember we would wake up very early in the morning, around 6 a.m. we would be up already and our eyes would be glued on the TV screen. We'll be watching like everything from sunrise to sunset. That's how committed we were.
Yes, it was a date.
Yeah, so this relationship with running didn't start recently. It has always been there. But I honestly never thought that I would be a runner one day. I thought that no, for one to be a runner, you have to just focus on running. Join a running club and train for the rest of your life. You know, that's all that you do. I never thought that you can still do something in your life that has nothing to do with running and then also make time to run and compete and stuff like that. I didn't know. So yes, back to my journey. 2019, I started with my journey and I did my first race, a 5-kilometer race, and I was so excited because I got my first medal. Goodness me, it really was a great achievement. So I participated in another 5 kilometers, and then later on in 10 kilometers. One race led to another, and I just kept on collecting the medals. That was actually the motivation. Confession 101, yes. Getting medals was one of the motivations for me to participate in these races. Then we know COVID happened, so most races are now virtual, and well, the vibe is no longer the same, unfortunately. Yeah, but then we still continue. What I can say is that the journey has been amazing. It has been a beautiful journey. I've been learning a lot about myself. Yes, about my body, the things that I'm capable of achieving. One of the things that I've learned about this running sport is that yes, it's a physical activity, but more than anything else, it's also a mental game. Yes. You can ask people who've been doing this for years, they will tell you that it's all in here. Because your mind will be telling you, as you're running, your mind will be telling you that you are tired, you need to rest. And the moment you listen to that voice, you will suddenly feel tired and you just want to rest. But it's so funny how it happens, because once you decide not to entertain that voice, then everything is fine. Like, most my legs are still fine, my body is still strong, you know. So you constantly have to give yourself little pep talks to keep yourself going. Otherwise, it will be difficult. If you are not mentally strong, you won't make it, unfortunately. That's how it is. It's a very simple exercise, it's a very simple sport, but it takes a lot of mental strength for you to do it. Yes, so please keep that in mind. Of course, some of you know this, so yay, you know what I'm talking about. So all in all, the journey has been absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness, running has been helping me a lot. And apart from participating in different races, I must mention that running has been one of the invaluable activities in my life. Oh yes, it keeps me sane even in times when things don't make sense, when life gives me lemons, when I cannot do anything productive. I always decide to hit the road and get lost in my thoughts. And I know that when I come back, I'll feel much better, I would feel energetic and productive. So it has been playing a very important role in my life. It promotes mental well-being and so many other things. So yeah, boo. So now the question is, where to from now? Are we still gonna continue this way, or do we have bigger plans, goals? What's the plan? Of course, we have bigger goals, yes. So my goal for this year is to run a half marathon. 21 kilometers, yes. And yeah, I think it's possible because last year I did 15 kilometers. That's the furthest I've done. So this year I want to do 21. So I am leveling up. The ultimate goal is to do a comrades marathon. 89 kilometers. One day is one day. But I dream big, so that's what I'm doing. I'm dreaming big, and I'm positive that one day, by God's grace, I'll be able to do that one. Run my 89 kilometer marathon, and I think I'll be so happy. I can't wait for that day. Anyways, enough about me. Let's talk about tips. I am going to share a few tips for beginners. If you want to start your running journey and you're confused, you're like, what should I do? Or maybe you have started and you feel like you're doing something wrong. Please take a few moments and listen to this. Maybe you might find it helpful. Number one, if you've been contemplating upon starting your running journey, the first tip is just start. You probably guessed it. Yes, just start. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for proper running shoes. Yes, of course, it's important for you to get proper running shoes. I will shoot a video for that because that is also one important thing that you need to be aware of, especially if you are deciding to be serious about this running thing. So, but for you to start, you just start with what you have, and then over time you will buy the things that need to be bought. And the second thing is to alternate your runs with your walks. So run and walk, so that you don't get overwhelmed, so that you don't get too exhausted. So you take it one step at a time, at your own pace, okay? And then the third thing is to track your runs. Yes, this will help you to track your progress and also to challenge yourself. But please do not put yourself under a lot of pressure because it will discourage you. Just take it one step at a time, 1 kilometer at a time, and remember, at your own pace. Yes. And this leads me to the fourth tip, which is do not compare yourself to other people. Oh yes, let me say it again.
Do not compare yourself to other people.
This is very important because if you do that, you will get discouraged and you just throw in the towel and go back to where you used to be. So to avoid this, just wear your blinders and just focus on your own lane. Challenge yourself, compete with yourself. Okay, last week this is what we covered. This week this is the goal and you're going to do it. I don't care about what Mamosa is doing. I don't care what John is doing. I am just going to focus on me. And if you do that, you'll be motivated. I promise you, I'm talking from experience. So, comparison. No. And lastly, remember to take it easy. Rest. Why is it important to rest? Because during exercise or when you're running, your muscles tear up and they only heal and repair when you are resting. And during that time, they get stronger and stronger. Please ensure that you schedule your runs in such a way that you have rest days in between. So yes, ladies and gents, that is all. That is pretty much it. So yes, please tell me. I know some of you are runners and you want to share your journey. Please do so in the comment section below. I really enjoy reading your comments. So please do share your journey or maybe your plans if you've already started running, or if you haven't, you've been contemplating upon this and now you want to get started. Let's chat. I mean it, guys. I enjoy reading your comments. So let's have a chat. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video and please give it a thumbs up to spread some love. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please keep well, keep safe and keep healthy.